whenever like you say like I'm gonna do this, what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do. I wasn't really planning on making a video today. As you can see, I am not presentable. Okay, it's not, and that's okay because I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna go about my day. Okay. You're already elevated. You're already where you're supposed to be. You're already evolved, and there's this like thing. I'm hearing revolution. I'm hearing revolution. And whenever I hear that, I don't hear like, yay, revolution. You know what I hear? I hear revolving. I hear a revolving door. I hear about going around in circles and continuing a cycle. And that's what things have been for so long. Not just like in you, but for society, for blah, blah, blah things and whatnot. We can only do what we can do in our specific area of expertise. Okay? That being said, the revolution has been happening. We have been revolving forever. Revolving, revolving, revolving. It's the same word, y'all. So we can revolve around something or we can evolve around something. And the difference between revolving around something and evolving around something is revolving around something is just like you're kind of just around it, you know? You don't really do much about it. You don't take it and alchemize it anyway. Evolving around something is if humans evolved around fire. We cook food and we eat it. And so now we have this beautiful culinary thing, and you know what brings us together? Food. Because everybody could be real mean, but you take some of their food, like from all over the world, there is something delicious that you can eat. And that's all because we evolved around fire. We didn't revolt around it. We didn't revolve around it. We evolved around it. And so now we are at the point where our 242, as I say this, 242, by the way, on my, there you go, you can see, I was just on my thing looking, and so I saw 242, but then I got another 242, and I was like, okay, I'm talking. Today is the last day of the 8-year, 2024, and it's a 242, which is an 8, but it's not just any old 8, you know, it's not any old 8, it's a 628, it's a 242, 628. And so there's a lot of patience and grace that you can give yourself in this time while you are figuring it out. Because you're figuring it out. You're just figuring it out, you know? You're just now getting all this information. You're not supposed to be at the end of the journey yet. You're at the beginning of the journey, you know? You're just starting a new journey. It's not that you haven't had a bunch of journeys already, because you have. You've had a bunch of journeys. You've had a bunch of journeys. A lot of new beginnings, a lot of endings, if that's what you want to focus on. And it can feel really powerless during those times. It can feel like it's victim of circumstance, and like literally sometimes like you can't control being struck by lightning sometimes. Like sometimes people are like in their house and they get struck by lightning. Ha! You weren't even outside. It wasn't your fault. You're still not a victim of circumstance. Things did happen, and now this is what your new circumstance is. You do not have to fall victim to it. You can still lie to yourself until you believe that you're happy, and that's hard. It's not easy. It's never going to be easy. The guides, God, no, angels have never said any of this is going to be easy. It does take diligence. It does take time. It does take patience. It takes God's grace, and it takes your grace to yourself. You have to do what you want to do with grace. Not because you're doing it because you're trying to prove something to yourself, and really just figuring out, what are you doing things for? Do you know for sure what's guiding you? And is it guiding you through love? Does it feel good in your heart? Or is it fear? How tight are your calves? They say calves hold fear. So if you're seeing 242 a lot, just know that there's going to be a lot of grace and patience already around you. 555, as I'm saying this, it's already around you. The 4 is already around you. The 4 energy of saying, hey, you're going to have to roll up your sleeves and do the hard work. It's saying, hey, did you know that your sleeves are already rolled up? You're in the perfect outfit to do this hard work. Here are all the tools that you need. Here it is. Now, it's so easy to do this job because you're set up to do the job. It's destined. 616 as I say this. So, 242 to you. Enjoy looking around on this last day of any last things of energy while you still have these extra spectacles of 8. And enjoy stepping into the 9 year that is coming. It is about letting go of things that don't serve you. And right now, things can be frustrating and imbalanced, and also really a lot of driving energy to do things, to start cleaning up and start moving around and all of that, which is natural. It's the season. And now in the 9 year, you will see how whole and complete you are and how whole and complete you've always been. You know, it's again, it's not gonna be. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be an easy ride, but it will be a ride that at the end of you will be more aware of yourself of in the end, even more aware than you already are. Because I really do feel like if you're here looking at my face, you do have this increased awareness when it comes to, in comparison to certain people. Certain people are still sleeping. Some people are still sleeping. Some people are awake. Some people feel like they're awake, but they're still a little groggy. And it's okay, because being in a drowsy state is the best time to meditate. So, much love. I'm going to get back to all this stuff. I'm going to then clean my body and be ready for the new year. I'm not doing it. It's Tuesday. New Year's Eve is on a Tuesday. I will not be popping bottles. I probably will not be staying up till midnight. I like to bring in the new year resting, because I do enjoy my sleep. But in the meantime, lovies, keep a lookout for the numbers and stay synchronized. It does this every time.